Hey, little buddy, did you hear? It's here, Astro Colony. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first video on the full release of Astro Colony. Previously taking a first look at the demo quite a while ago, and much has changed in anticipation for its release into early access. Today's episode is sponsored by the makers of Astro Colony as well, so if you'd like to check it out, check down below in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have ourselves a, let's just say, flying space station, just to make things a little more simplistic to explain. We're an astronaut, right? We have, of course, a jetpack, and we have a giant space station here that we're controlling moving upwards. These four engines here mounted on the back are pushing us upwards, and yes, as our little buddy here is saying, we can use the harpoon to attract planetoids around us. So basically this little section here we can attach to. Now, great piece of news for all of you who always want to play multiplayer automated factory games such as this one, resource management and more. Game's multiplayer too, so you and some friends can work together to build this giant station, expand it with all sorts of different machines, such as ways to survive, like gathering water, which I'm a little low on, but also oxygen and power generation, and of course the ability to move around too, which is exactly what we're doing with our engines. So we basically program these to move up, and then we're going to probably move to our right. If you take a look at the map here, just for simplistic purposes, they've given you like a north, east, south, west, and so we're moving towards this planetoid here, and hopefully eventually we can autopilot to one. But yeah, just to make it simpler to navigate. Of course, space is a little different than that. There's no real directions. There's kind of more degrees based on other points of heading, but regardless of that, we're heading over here where we're going to start mining for some more rare materials. Now, as we fly around, it's kind of like Raft and many other awesome survival games where you move your your ship around and supplies kind of come to you as you move around. Like these gray rocks here filled with iron ore, darker rocks are coal, gold is obviously gold, and those that are kind of an orange color are also copper. So all those things can be combined here to put into our research center, and we can unlock more advanced technologies, which is pretty cool. All right, well, I think we're about done ascending here. Let's go ahead and chill out for a little bit and move to our right. So no more going up. We're going now to the right side, and let's see if we can dock with this planet. In fact, actually, hold on, let's keep moving this way and just see if we can use our planet ascender. This is basically like a giant harpoon that should allow us to okay, we need to actually get a little closer, or at least we can get kind of dock to this planet and, connect to it. Go ahead and go to the right. Might have a little bit of a range. There we go. Oh, good. We're going to be over the top of it. Wow, that looks tropical. Very interesting. It's almost like a little planet, hence the name Planetoid. But this is Astro Colony. And also, I've looked at what our other characters' spaceships will look like. No. What your cosmonaut suit? What do you want to call it? I guess spacesuit. I was going to say like survival suit or something. But whatever you're going to be dressed in, your spacesuit looks pretty cool, actually. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and go forward now. There we go. I think your EV suit, yeah, that's what you would call it. All right, we're coming close. Cool, so we're going to be over the top of this planet shortly. We'll be able to actually build a base on this planet, too, and some of the things that we can build here is like this drill. This drill we can, place here and use it for storage for now, but we can actually put this on a planetoid and mine it and kind of make our base go to a temporary base where we can load up with materials. So we can make connections to this planet here, to our main ship for processing, and then leave and come back later, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can go ahead and do anything about docking now. It might have to be above us, as we're kind of like below now. Attract planetoid. Ah, there we go. Ah, that's what we want to do. All right. Attract planetoid completed. Little pop-up there. We got one over here. Dock to another connector. I think we can build one. I think we can actually build a dock here, and that'd be a perfect spot for it right there. Let's go ahead and back out of this, if we can. You to leave. Oh boy. Ah, it threw me in front of the ship. Hold on, boys. full stop now. Alright, so that's it for maneuvering into position here. As you can imagine, it takes a little bit of time to get things started, so we've kind of skipped the tutorial, which our little bot helps us with, but continuously tells us about all the new stuff that we'll unlock over time. So let's fly over here to get a feel for this little planet. Alright. So now we can build all sorts of different factory-like materials here, or I guess processors of materials, and we can get things like, for example, copper here, and we might be able to mine, yeah, look at that. So we can build ourselves a bunch of, a base here. Basically everything that can go on the station can also go on our new planet, so we can actually mine out some copper, gold, iron ore, and maybe some things that we can't find anywhere else. Anyway, we need to get back to that station because, oh, we got a really good jump here. We need to grab some O2, so we're going to go ahead and fill up on oxygen. Hi there. Yeah, asteroid catcher. Lots of good ideas here for all sorts of different ways to get started. There we go. Now we're going to need some more ice, so let's go ahead and put that in the machine. There we go. A breath of fresh air, literally. Alright, so back to this planet. We got to see what it's got. Oh, you know what? Our gravity kind of changes. Nice. That's why we were flying. Alright, what do we have here? What's this? Titanium deposit. Okay. So we can gather ore independently or individually like this. So if we can't necessarily build a mine or whatnot, we can always gather materials. We just kind of have to stop to do it physically. But here, oh, we can also terraform the ground too. So if we want to, we could build like a large canyon or something for conveyor belts to go through. So instead of it having to go up over a mountain or around a mountain, we can actually dig like kind of through a mountain. Kind of makes sense, but yeah. What else we got? Is this gold here? Yeah, gold ore, and this does not look to be iron. It is aluminum. All right. Not bauxite that needs to be processed, but pure aluminum. Okay. And this seems to be coal. Iron ore. It's actually iron ore. Interesting. All right, so now they're asking us to build an asteroid center. So the cool thing is now we can actually make a base that we can dock our ship to, essentially. So there was that cliffside that we liked over here. So we can try to build like a docking port here. Great thing about this game too is if you press tab, you can go to the menu and take a look at any of the things that you can build, and they've got a massive building menu here, which is really helpful. Wow, I don't know what the hell that was, but anyway. Yeah, so F1 through F7, and then you've got like 8 different tabs that you can choose to build different things, and I think some of this is customizable, but it's quite nice to be able to actually you know, choose each one of these different areas to build stuff. So if you're building, like, for example, structurally, you'll go to like F6, which allows you to build, oh, actually that's farming. So if you're doing food production, you can actually farm in the game, build some farmland, barns, and some more things for your base. Or, you know, you can make your own custom lists, or you can build your own custom bases. That's it. So if you wanted to, you could build a large foundation here and connect the ship together. So we could put something down like a corner block here, which we'll just need some pieces to do. So obviously we've got to make a little bit more of that stuff. But asteroid catcher is what we need to build next. One of the earlier items that we can go ahead and do and try to lure a lot of these little boys in. Got to grab them. All right, let's go with platinum right there. That'll do. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we have our thrusters as well now engaged. That's why we're also flying around so quickly. It feels like it's from the planet gravity. It seems to change or kick on when you get a little closer to the planet, but maybe not. Hi there, little guy. What now? Use the cannon to aim and shoot them. Yeah, so the thing we just built will allow us to get asteroids as they're flying by. So it would be a great thing in multiplayer to just have somebody man the guns the whole time while other people are building the ship and using all the parts that the person who is doing the gun work actually has a chance to invest, right? We can pull rocks over, and I think there's also a way to do this automated, but of course that's going to cost a little bit more. Oh wow, would you look at that? We caught an asteroid, so now it's here, and so now how do we break that down? This would be great for getting coal too. Coal is one of the kind of more important things, since you can't really process any other materials without coal, because yeah, as you can see, our power's offline, and so without that everything shuts down. We wouldn't be able to really use our iron ore and our copper and other things like that without the coal. So yeah. Alright, they want us to process the asteroid now. I think we can do that from the menu. Oh, there you go. You see processed remove processed asteroid. We can go ahead and gather that up. And now I think we have some of the copper ore from that they want us to process for the main goal, but I think we already did it. Let's take a look for another one. There we go. Not 360 degree of fire. Grab another one of these. Goes inside the tank. Now there's also conveyor belts that we can build for certain things too and transport them around, or actually transport tubes that'll help out in the transportation. And we can take all sorts of different plants and put them on our ship, or of course we can use different planets to make food. So, you know, for example, we're here now. We could grow a massive farm here, and then there's other places to go as well. So as you can see, they're kind of interconnected a little bit. So all these rings kind of represent distances away from where we've started. We're only at one planet, but you can see there's a couple of them around us where they are pointing towards some of the other planets here. So it looks like the Kool-Aid, don't drink that. I guess these are just random names. Let's see, Danvers 43 and Jomi 2, I think is where we want to go next. But yeah, all these places are random, and we might be able to discover more as we fly further and further away from our main base. Or our starting point, really. Oh, damn. This game's got some music popping off. Damn. Alright. Be cool if we could use a tractor beam as the astronaut rather than just as a building. Let's go for the... Yeah, I'll put the zapper away, sir. There we go. Let's go for the little mining equipment. So what I think we should do now is we should definitely start mining stuff here on this island. So if we're going to do that, we'll just call it an island. Feels like we're swimming. We're going to need coal in order to run those machines, and iron ore to build them too. So let's go ahead and focus on coal and iron ore and see how it goes. There we go. A few more carbon ore pieces gathered, and yep, the base is down again. Offline. Jurassic Park is offline. Alright, let's start with something sweet and simple. Let's see if we can find ourselves some coal. If not, we're going to try to go for iron ore, but wait a minute. We may have discovered something here. That is indeed a coal deposit, so there's 3 of them here. Ooh, actually more than that. Many more. Alright, well this is the closest. So we can build a carbon reactor, which is essentially a coal power plant. We'll have to get that going at probably around the same time to keep those miners going. There's our drill. Do we have a blueprint mode? Oh, unfortunately not. I think that means we're going to need more copper. Yeah, copper bars will need to be gathered. Oh, I'm impressed with the music. Alright, let's go for the old copper mine. Or I guess in this case it's the asteroid. I love how we can jump through space. The controls are really like, you feel free. You feel like you're swimming, you're running, you're jumping, and you're also in space. So you get a lot of movement options. We need to build with the pickaxe, yeah. There we go. Now we can capture more asteroids, but in this case it just goes straight into our inventory. So this is a little faster for now. We get things done at the cost of automation. Right now, not many things are automated. And once we destroy them, we won't be able to use them, really, until we reform them into something new and great. Almost done. Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and try to make a landing zone for our ship. Or at least an area where it can kind of hover over as we bring supplies to and from the ship. Okay. Now, how we'll fill these in. Oh, nice. A simple right click just makes all sorts of pillars and stuff. That's cool. And that way, if you wanted to make like a gateway or whatever, you can just do that. Or like a large tower to just kind of mark like a pier. Almost as if it were like a dock. That's good. Oh, we got plants. Oh, what can we do with you guys? They were buried for billions of years. Who knows what they could be? We've discovered a new plant. Now, I'm really curious to see, and I want to try this out in multiplayer, to be able to kind of figure out how the different roles will contribute to the overall construction of a base. Like, for example, if you have your... everybody's kind of got the adventurer, the looter, the brainiac, you know. It'll be interesting to see how the different types of player types of wanting to build a ship versus wanting to build a base, and then being able to connect those two together, and also being able to leave people at bases, too. It seems like you'll be able to leave somebody here, and they could do some work for a long time. Once you've dropped somebody off, you can come back later and take advantage of what they've been working on. So if someone comes here to work on a big iron ore refinery, and they smelt all that stuff down, and they make it into other metals, it's going to be really cool after time. Because that means a lot of trading, which means that the raft that you start with is really important. I can see it where they don't necessarily have to give you the raft at the start and just start you on an island, except that's not as fun as actually going around on the little space dinghy. Alright, I think that's good enough for now to flatten this area out. There we go. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Dumping out all my pocket sand. Okay, well now we've made a nice flat area to land at, or to hover over. That's kind of cool. So a welcoming area for the future. And also, are there any hidden areas here? I could definitely see that there could be something hidden underneath one of these islands. If you don't catch it, you're going to have a bad time. Let's go for some copper. Come on. There we go. Now let's get the power plant back online. That's not the power plant. That is. There we go. Alright. Now, I think every time that you play, these planets are either in different positions or perpetually they're different with the things that they specialize in. I think there might be maybe thoughts of a cold planet coming soon, but mostly they're just kind of like desert islands, which is kind of cool. Fits the whole vibe. Oh boy, that asteroid's heading straight for him. Watch it, sir. Knowing that you can't stop them in time to mine those asteroids. Well, at least we pointed our gun towards our ship. Good news, because if anything comes straight for us, we got it. Oh, yeah, right there. Troublemaker right over here, sir. Yeah, close enough. Oh. No harm. They spawn endlessly. I would like my... There we go. Pickaxe here. There we go. Boy, I swear these asteroids have faces on them or something. Something a little weird, something sus. Yeah, take that. Alright, let's see if we can build a little platform. Oh, actually, we gotta get back for oxygen. Let's do that. Ah, there we are. Our little oxygen maker needs water, though. Ice, precisely. Go find some. There we go. Ticking time bomb, gathering all this stuff. Perfect. Now, water is used also to make those engines, or parts for those engines too. So water is not only something we need for the production of oxygen, but also in order to travel via energy. Alright, let's go ahead and throw some cubes in there. We'll be alright. We're on just low oxygen. And we're good. Hopefully there's some perks or something in the future to increase the number of oxygen refills that you get. Something along those lines. Alright. Get back to the base. Oh, 0 out of 3, mine 3 dirt? Sure. Oh, construct drill and do it. Oh, okay. How do we construct a drill? Don't worry, this is just a drill. Alright, so here's our drill, so we need more copper for that. So, under our production menu, we've set it that it's okay for them to make wire out of that, so we'll turn that off for now. So they want a lot of copper here. Or it's more... That is just the phase that we're in for construction currently. Okay, let's go and mine some more copper then. All you got to do is stock those androids into position. Another one. Oh, we're getting basic science for this too. That's good. We desperately need that. Okay. So at this base, it seems like they've got pretty much all the materials that we want for the start. So this could definitely be a game changer for us, where we could have all those drills either ship the ore to the docks to where we can store raw ore on the docks until the place is full, that we get alert and come back up here and pick it up. Or the other option could be to refine everything here and just kind of manufacture a couple of things here. It'll take a lot more power, but I also feel like we need somebody to babysit, because if we ever leave this area, I feel like we're going to need 100% before we move on. I think. Anyway, let's get back to it. So what we want to do now is probably... Well, I would like to land, but... let's see. What else? Actually, what? Wait. Hold on. Let's see what we can build. We do have a bunch of copper on us, don't we, little buddy? We sure do. We should be helpful. Other than smiling all the time. Alright, we're close. What we need. There we go. Woo! Sweet landing. I wonder if we can chop these trees down. It'll probably cost or count as organic. Oh, we get quartz from palm trees? Interesting. What do we have here? Some sort of a purple rock. Huh. It's all just gone. Let's go for our inventory. What do we got? Well, I see titanium ore, but nothing really important. Alright, let's get done what we were going to do. So we got to build a mining equipment. Ah, we can build it now. And we want fuel, so... Very nice. Okay, what do we got? Power and something else. Now, if we could build a dock, this thing can actually, like, dock with this island and also provide power, too. So it's like we'll be a flying battery? So we can actually shut down bases and come back to them later if we want to with the whole dock system. So we can build a dock, pull up, load up, offload, and then leave to a whole different section. So eventually it'll almost be like it's a trade system. And yeah, we're going to have to go quite long distances. So hopefully, rather than just building the square barge that we have now, we can actually upgrade to a yacht or, well, something other than this. This is just like, what are we thinking? Okay, let's go ahead and try to build a power section here. We're going to make this area independent, just so we can actually get it up and running. And the cool thing here is that it's actually the area is going to be mining the coal anyway, so we may as well just take advantage of making it a coal power plant. Can we actually mine with this? Oh, we can. We can mine with our little scan tool. Look at that. Or at least it looked like it was. So they want us to set up 3 mines on the dirt. There are ways to scan, by the way. There's a whole scanning system in this game. So as soon as we research it, which is like literally 2 clicks. As long as we have it unlocked. And in fact, oh wow, look at that tech tree. Look at that tech tree. Everything from farming to, well, fishing to hunting to F1 race car driving. No, it's got pretty much everything under the sun, though. The ability to increase scans and scan speeds, manufacturing and automation. Good stuff. Okay, we want a power plant now, so let's do a... Is it a hydropower plant we want? I think we want... Oh, a smelter. Ooh. Nah, the carbon reactor, that's it. I knew that wasn't it. Now we'll go ahead and put our power plant here. And then, of course, just like how you would wire any sort of pathway together, it works very smoothly right up off the top of the ground. Nice. Nice. All right, let's pop some coal in there. Cube's probably going to hate me. I don't know. Oh, success. Excellent. All right, on to the next thing. Construct recycling machine and then recycle. Oh, we're now doing some drilling. Oh, look at the drill work. Dude, that thing looks like Mickey Mouse's glove. Like finesse. Oh, it actually lowers the dirt too. Look at that. That's cool. It terraforms rather than disappearing below the earth. Or, in this case, this small planet. Oh boy. Wow. Purdy. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's still titanium. Okay. I thought they were barnacles. Shows what I know, but do we have uranium here? We might be able to start a nuclear reactor. Oh boy, we do. Now, a good thing about this game too is it uses a lot of your excess resources for research and for building a lot of the older stuff. If you get more advanced and you need to quickly jump back to unlock something, you can always just quickly unlock, and then it'll just take a small amount of materials you might be already missing. So if you're well behind in some tech trees and not in the others, then you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Alright, back up to the top. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. Now, I believe there's ways where we can call in, I'm not sure if this is the case, but like NPC characters of some sort, like other astronauts, so we can actually like communicate with them and maybe trade out in space, which would be really cool. So hopefully, we got to do a lot of stuff to get that far. A lot of stuff's got to get done before we go there, but it's a good thing to do. Absolutely, we got to get her done. So we've discovered what, 4 planets so far, and our first station here, which we can rename, like, you know, the USS Raptori or whatever. So our ship kind of looks like this. So we're here. So the other ones are like 3 light years away, 6 light years away, and 7.22. So this is not a bad spot, actually. It's in the middle of, I guess, what would be a, I don't know, some sort of a dune planet. Oh god, Arrakis. Yes, we're going to Arrakis, and then red Arrakis, and then yellow Arrakis, and then what What's that ruckus? That's the other name of the planet. Okay, well, anyway. So the whole tech tree shows us we could do a lot of different things for transporting people. We have ourselves, of course, conveyor joints to transport objects and whatnot between devices. And then, of course, we have the ability to store. So the whole factory automation is here, which is nice. And then, of course, also the control panels and also a study point. So we got, like, areas to make research buildings look nicer. If you're going to spend a lot of your time in a research dome or something like that, you may as well be looking good. Make it look nice. What do we got here? It's a big stone deposit. Bro, what's under here? Oh, it's quartz. Only 3. Whoa, that was a massive thing to remove. Interesting. Huh. Oh, boy. I gotta play this with the boys, too. This is definitely a type of game I'm gonna come back and play a lot more of as soon as I can get my hands on it with everybody else, since this is a game that could definitely benefit from friends. And it's good to see this one having it as well. We got a lot of different things we can build just in this initial starting area, and to be more efficient with our starting space. Although, just like in many other space games, we can expand upon our ship and redesign it through an editor too. Well, editor meaning, you know, building onto certain things. Of course, we can build blocks on the side and make things different shapes. Colors, I think we can paint things too. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, let's go home. Now, this is a perfect example of what Astro Colony also has to offer. Big, beautiful, vibrant bases in forest moon planets, and also, of course, look at all that juicy infrastructure. I see pipes and conveyors and tunnels and asteroids being harvested and things being stored and moved around and automation and little factories and stuff. And of course, all with your friends, and all available now with the link in the description. So make sure you check that one out if you'd like to get Astro Colony, play single player or multiplayer, and enjoy a world with your friends or on a journey of your very own. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Astro Colony is definitely a game I want to check out more of, but it is now finally out on Steam in early access, so make sure you check it out today. I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.